ever.
Second. Okay. What was the largest Grand Prix ever?
Grand Prix Madrid, and featuring Legacy.
Really?
Format we saw today.
Did you go there?
I did not.
No. Who won that Grand Prix?
It was Andreas Mueller from Germany.
Yeah, Andre.
Okay. So there's a Green Sun Zenith.
Andre came in second place at a Pro Tour.
Didn't he win?
No, it's the different Andre.
Oh, different. Okay.
It was a different one.
All right. So Green Sun Zenith for 4. What do you think he's gonna search out here? We're not sure of his deck, but
Blight Widow.
Another Blight Widow, second Blight Widow. All right. So
that'd be pretty good. I mean, it's limited, so we have absolutely no idea.
The first draft open was won by Matt Satarski, hometown hero. Walked away with $500 and a slot at the Invitational.
It's pretty exciting.
Oh wow!
What do we
So
got?
The Zuri's Brigade.
yep. So right now it's a 4/4, but it could turn into an 8/8 Trampler.
Now that's one of my favorite rares from
Yeah, it's
Scars
good.
of Mirrodin.
It's good. It's
I
definitely
really like
powerful.
that guy. I like gigantic non-artifact guys in this format.
Yeah. It looks like that Blight Mamba is trying to wiggle his way back into play. We should make sure the judge stops this.
Yeah, Jeph Foster is a judge himself.
Yeah.
So,
So
you know, if he
clearly that's
somehow
not the
works
case.
that back into play.
Nah, that's not the
Yeah.
case. All right. So it comes in a 3/4 Trampler.
I like that card.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm a huge fan of that card.
Yeah.
I feel like he doesn't get enough love.
Yeah. Right now, this is the exact play I would make. Trade with the 2/1 and a Mirror Sire.
Yeah, seems good.
Yeah. So at the end of the turn, Barrage Ogre will finish off the 3/4. Sharfman's going to take some damage, though. Because of Trample.
So Sharfman takes 2 there, drops to 17.
Passes the turn, and there goes the 3/4. So it looks like it's a half green-black Infect, half green-black beatdown type deck.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so David Sharfman draws for his turn.
Okay.
Sharfman actually drafted a blue, actually a white-red deck in his first round with Red Sun Zenith.
I saw that he was passing to Patrick Sullivan, and they had Lou Laskin over on the left. It's fine. Thank you.
All right, so
Let's see here.
it looks pretty close board present-wise. I think Sharfman might have a slight advantage, unless something here changes. All right, so this is the 2/3 Mountain Walker. He probably boarded this card in. You don't always start the 2/3 Mountain Walker, but in general, maybe some people do. Oh, he actually had a game 1. Wow. So Foster had a game 1, and
Sharfman has in his deck, he's got like a Contagion Engine.
yeah. So
Ooh, a Contagion Engine?
yeah,
He's a Contagion Engine, he won a lot of games with that. He also has like a Volition Range, which can help.
pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Contagion Engine is probably one of the best rares you could open. A one-sided Wrath of God, pretty much.
In my opinion, it's the best rare you can open. in the
Yeah.
set.
Rumor has it that Sharfman actually killed a Thrun with it. Although Thrun has protection and like the Shroud ability, Contagion Engine can still kill it.
Yeah,
And
I
you
mean,
can
it never
still-
targets.
Yeah, the Proliferate never really targets.
Ooh,
Alright.
a Mortar Pod.
Yeah, wow. That might have been Sharfman's first pick.
It's a very powerful spell.
Yeah, so now it's Foster's turn. I'm not sure what his exact plan is. That Barrage Ogre is doing overtime. So, seems Foster's going to need to either make that 4/4 into an 8/8 or draw something really powerful. So he swings in with the Blight Widow. And if I was Sharfman, I would just block with a Nurak Replica.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it to just, take that amount of poison. Against poison decks, I try to play like an extraordinarily defensive game. They have way too many ways to just get you out of nowhere.
Alright, but it looks like Sharfman does take the 2 poisons. He's not worried because the Untamed Might can't kill him right there. And Foster adds a Blight Mamba to the board. So we have a Blight Widow and a Blight Mamba.
Lots of blight going on.
Sharfman draws for his turn. Pretty much right now, Sharfman wants a flyer, possibly the 4-mana 3/2 flyer.
Yeah. Maybe a Contagion Engine.
Yeah, Engine would be really good. But instead, he just passes the turn.
That's the turn seems fine though.
Yeah, especially if Sharpman doesn't have anything. He doesn't want to swing in. So. Wow, Nim Death Mantle. This card's
That's
awesome.
That could actually just break this game up.
Yeah, and remember, Nem Death Mental gives the guy Intimidate, but also makes the guy black.
Yeah.
So only artifact or black creatures will be able to block whatever Foster decides to put it on. Instead, he doesn't want to put on anything and just swings in with a Blight Window. He wants to save up 4 mana for the second ability on Nem Death Mantle, which will pretty much recur a creature that's going to die and go to the graveyard.
He's going to make sure that David can't get back into this game by killing his creatures. The only way David's getting back into this game is by playing guys of his own.
Exactly. So, Sharfman just ships the turn back to Foster. So it looks like the momentum and board present has shifted to Foster's favor.
Yeah, David looks to be pretty flooded at this point.
Yeah, he's got 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 lands in play. Looks like 1 land in hand. He wants to draw his Contagion Engine. That will change everything.
And activate it in the same turn possible.
Yeah, and activate it in the same turn, because that's double proliferate.
Yeah.
So that's -3/-3 to everything. Oh wow, a Sky Ool School.
That's very good right now.
Yeah, the School Sky Eel.
The School of Sky Eels?
Yeah, School Sky Eels. All right,
Wow.
so it's pretty
I mean,
good.
You get a loot when it comes into play.
Yeah.
It's a 3/3 flyer for 5 mana, and that's a pretty good card. I mean, 3/3 flyers for 5 mana have been premium limited cards practically forever, and for some reason I feel like you get Sky Eel Schools way too late when you draft this format.
All right, Sharfman played something down there. Can't make it out, but it looked like it cost 2 mana.
Okay.
And he passed the turn back to Foster. Foster taps 1, 2, 3, 4, puts a Nem Death Metal on the Blight Widow, and now it's a 4/6 black infect intimidate guy.
That's
So
pretty impressive.
It is. It's really good. And Sharfman's going to use the... Wow, okay, burn the Impure, and then finish it off with the Barrage Ogre in response to this, it seems. This is kind of weird because Foster only has 3 mana open, is that correct?
I don't know why he equipped it.
Yeah, it seemed like he was always leaving open up 4 mana.
That's why he was in this game.
Yeah, kind of weird. I think I would just sack that Gold Mirror, which Sharfman does.
Yeah.
Maybe Foster has a trick? No, he does not have a trick. Wow. Now with that out of the way, that Sky Ool School can start dealing 3 damage a turn.
Yeah, and that's kind of a problem for Jeph. Jeph doesn't have any sort of answer to flyers at all right now.
That card all the way to the end, you might not be able to see, but it's a Wall of Tangle Cord.
Ooh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's good.
See what Jeph has to deal with some flyers.
Oh wow! All right, so he's gonna.
Necrogen Scutter.
Yeah, he's gonna lose 3 life.
But,
And
he gets a 3/3 flyer.
yeah, but
Pretty good.
but Sharfman can just move over the Mortipod to pump the toughness on the Sky Ool School.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so let's see if he makes this play. Also, his
I would
Narc
like that
replica to bounce it, but I think
Make
he
him
wants
lose
to.
more life.
Yeah, make him lose more life. So now kind of Sharfman's taking a little advantage. That Burn the Impure was very key. He took 3 damage from the Burn the Impure, and he got to get rid of the Blight Widow.
That and Mortarpod, I assume?
What was that?
That and Mortarpod?
No, it was that and Barrage Ogre. Took it down.
Nice.
So now the Barrage Ogre can deal 2 damage. Where can it deal 2 damage, Calcano?
Huh. Say it again?
The Barrage Ogre. It could deal 2 damage where? To creatures?
And
And players.
players, yeah.
Yeah, so it could just start shooting them for 2 damage.
Alright, so
Mortarpod.
gets equipped to the Wall of Tangle Cord, interestingly enough.
Okay. I guess it's going to deal 1 damage to the Necrogen Scudder. Oh, okay. I thought it was
Damage
going
to
to.
the,
I think he's going to kill the Scudder as well, or maybe not.
there we go.
All right, so 3 in the air. And does Sharfman have anything else? All right, Sharfman passes the turn back after moving the equipment around a bit.
I like that entire series of plays.
It was good. I think Foster, though, has the 3 mana, bring back 2 creatures from the graveyard.
Morbid Plunder.
I think I might have saw that in his hand.
Okay, so that could be extremely strong here. A Blight
back-
Widow
get
is
back
exactly
Blight
what he
Widow.
needs. Okay. So he instead decides to equip up his Azuri's Brigade.
Well, he thinks about it. I'm not sure if he's definitely going to do it. And then he untaps his mana.
I would go for Morbid Plunder into a Blight Widow here.
Putting it on the Scudder seems really bad, because then he's going to bounce it with that 1/4 guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems, I don't know. I wouldn't say bad, I would say interesting play. And then afterwards he plays the Morbid Plunder. And it looks like he's a target to Blight Widow.
He actually has to tap 2 black mana.
Yeah,
Past that.
he's
gonna grab.
maybe the Vector Ask from the Blight Widow.
No, at least like a Blight Mamba. Well, I guess he wants to hit Metalcraft, right?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. He's close to Metalcraft.
No, he grabs 2 green guys.
Yeah.
The 3/4 Trample and the Blight Widow.
Sure. All right. Now I think Sharfman's gonna bounce that 5/5 flyer. I mean, he's gonna untap and. Ooh.
I'm surprised he didn't do that in the end step.
Nah, he has so much mana. He wants to see what he draws.
Yeah, I guess it's fine.
Yeah. So he
But
has
I mean, it's not like he can like untap and still cast a Volition Reigns or things like that. He needs to think about.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know his deck. He probably knows his deck better than us. So. All right. So Sharfman has a mountain in hand, and it looks like a spell. Do we have word from our runner?
What do you want?
What is Sharfman's hand? Alright, so we're going to find out Sharfman's other card in his hand. So Foster's only on 11 life. The Barrage Ogre combined with the Mortar Pot and the Flyer can definitely add up damage.
And now he goes Replica.
Yep, that's
Bounces
exactly
the
I thought what would
Goes
happen.
ahead, bounces that. I like that play.
Oh wow, okay, so Sharfman has a
that's pretty good
spin
right
engine
here.
in hand. That card is very good right
That's
now.
very good.
Yeah, that card can just. That's gonna eat Jeph.
Alright, so
Jeff's at 8, right?
yeah, next turn is lethal. if Sharfman has an answer to the Blight Widow, that's game. He's gonna have to rip something, but Foster's in a lot of trouble.
Tight spot.
Yeah,
Tight spot.
yeah. That's normally what happens when you draft a half infect, half non-infect deck. Is you're gonna give your opponent 6 poison counters, deal him 3 damage. So
Yeah.
it's normally best to be focused. Sometimes it's tough to be, and I gotta give it up to Foster, who's 2-0 so far with his deck.
Yeah, it looks like he has some powerful spells. Blight Widow is really good, and sometimes it just doesn't materialize, and you end up with these half and half decks. But the thing is that the infect cards are so powerful, and just in general, green dudes that are not artifacts are actually really powerful too in the format. So you end up with these decks that are actually pretty decent, especially when you have rares like Azuri's Brigade, and if you can conservatively use your Nim Death Mantle. And you're not playing against necessarily a control deck, it might just be really good.
Alright, Sharfman takes 4 damage, going down to 13 life. And Sharfman's got a lot of red mana, which is good with that spin engine, that's for sure. Alright, let's see if he draws anything. Ooh, not sure. I still think he's got a mountain in hand. And he separates, yeah, pretty tough to see his other card that he just drew.
Alright, spin engine is
Yep.
not going to be blocked this turn.
Alright, 1-2, so it's going to bring Foster down to 5.
Yeah, then he kills his opponent, right?
Yeah, shoots him down to 3.
Shoots him down to 3 with the Barrage Ogre, and then sacrifices all the guys.
Yep, to Mortar Pod. So let's see if he goes for it right now. Oh, what
Something else.
is that? The 2-1 deals him damage, brings him to 4.
Oh, no, he would not have been able to, because he would have either had to sacrifice the Mortar Pot or the spin engine, in which case he would not have had that turn. So, if he has a land in hand, he has it though.
Alright, and 3.
2,
Two,
and then
yeah.
shoots him, and it's done.
Alright,
Okay.
so it looks like Sharfman won a Grand Prix, and now he won the Star City Open here in Charlotte, North Carolina. The second draft open of the day. First one taken down by
There it is. It's a
Wow.
handshake.
by Matt Satarsky and now David Sharfman. 2 excellent limited players.
Huh?
And this has been a great weekend.